What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. It's your boy Dominic Rich, and I'm here to, of course, talk about the Croatia versus Hungary fixture. A match they lost 2-1. Croatia. What is going on with you, man? What's going on with you? So hot and cold after the World Cup, But we got to be patient with the team, though. We got to be patient with the team. This is Hungary's first ever victory over Croatia. So it was a historic day for the mighty Magyars. Okay, so first of all, Zlatko Dalic made 4 changes from the 2-1 win over Azerbaijan. A game that Croatia barely won. Let's be honest with ourselves. They barely won that game in front of the home crowd. Chaleta Sa, Petkovic, Kovacic, and Brekalo did not start this game. Back came Ante Rebic, Tinjedvaj. We had Dejan Lovren coming back and Marcelo Brozovic coming back. So when you look at the team, it was a strong 11. Only one single player from this team did not feature at the 2018 World Cup, and that was Borna Barisic. So I'll get back to Borna Barisic in a minute because he is a very important player for Croatia today in the fact that he had to go off early, and I'll get to that. But this loss, man, this loss is not a good look for Croatia at all in this Euro qualifying group, It's not going to be an easy group with Wales, Slovakia, Azerbaijan, and Hungary defeating Croatia, It's not going to be an easy group. You just can't look at these teams and say, yeah, Wales, we're going to beat Wales. Oh, Slovakia, we're going to beat Slovakia. Oh, Azerbaijan, we don't know what's going to happen in Baku for the return leg. So it's not going to be easy. Really, it's not going to be easy. And it will be disastrous if Croatia misses Euro 2020. I doubt they will, but, anything is possible. Anything is definitely possible. So Hungary, man. Hungary. I think Hungary actually lost their first game, which was actually against Slovakia. Yes, they lost their first match against Slovakia, and they were put in sort of a must-win situation because you don't want to, lose your first 2 matches. So Hungary at home, they have been in very good form at home. I think they won their previous 3 home matches. And they continued that great form in front of the home crowd, man. It was an awesome performance. And Croatia, they have themselves to blame for this result because they did not play good. They didn't play good. I was actually very confident with the lineup. When I saw the lineup, I'm like, yeah, Croatia is going to do some damage today, at least a 3-0 win or something like that. And they started out very good, Kramaric had an early chance, which he put wide. And then afterwards, Luka Modric, ball into the box. Kramaric outstretched a leg, put it in the path of Ante Rebic, who slotted it home. And Croatia were in the lead early on in the game. It was actually the 13th minute, So Croatia with an early advantage. And I was like, yeah, Croatia is going to go on to win this game. But disaster struck in the 29th minute. And I'll explain why the 29th minute is very important in this game. Borna Barisic, the player who, scored a goal in the last game versus Azerbaijan and did a really good job at left back. Croatia has been struggling, in the fullback positions as of late since, Strinic injured and my boy, what's his name again there, who plays for Dynamo Kiev. I can't remember his name right now, but Pivovic got injured. Borna Barisic, came in to replace those players in the last fixture there. So with Barisic picking up that injury, the Dinamo Zagreb man, Marin Ljovac, was, substituted in. And at that point, Hungary took advantage. That was the side that they actually attacked on to score their first goal. And Zuzak if I'm saying his name right, who won his 100th cap for Hungary. Congratulations to him, by the way. He was a live wire. He was over on the left, he was on the right, and he was tormenting the Croatian defenders like all throughout the match. So Jujak, you know, attacking on the right flank. He put a really, really good through ball through to Adam Szalai, and he hit it first time to beat Lovre Kalinic, you know, at a very, 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 very acute angle. And I was like, how is Lovre Kalinic getting beaten so easily? The last game when, you know, the Azerbaijani player scored the goal, he should have never been beaten. The ball went over his head, hit the post, went in. He should have never been beaten, you know, from that range. And then today again, it happened. You know, he got a hand to the ball and his hand, you know, diverted the ball into the back of the net. And I was like, nah, something is wrong here. Something is wrong here. Zlatko Dalic need to reassess his keeper position and maybe give Livakovic a chance. Because 2 games in a row, Kalinic basically, he messed up 2 games in a row. And Hungary were back in the game. So looking down at my notes, there's not many more occasions where Croatia actually had a lot of brilliant chances. They did not create enough chances. They weren't that good in their attacking third of the field at all. Another big, you know, turning point in the game was 1 minute after the goal was scored when Lovren brought down Dominic Nagy, who, you know, was just outside the box when you really look back at the replay. Should have been a foul or should have been penalty. Something should have been given. The referee did not give it. Player had to be stretchered off injured. So Hungary must have felt aggrieved, you know, with that whole decision there. But it was 1-1 at halftime. Croatia was pretty much still into the game. You know, in the 66th minute, Rebic went off for Brekalo. And it didn't really make much of a difference, you know. Hungary, I think, dominated most of the first half. The back end of the first half and early in the second half. They were really, really dangerous going forward. Jujak, man, that guy, he's been around a while, but he is a live wire. You know, Szalai, you know, tormenting the Croatian defenders as well. And it was most of the game was played in Croatia's half of the field, you know, if you really look at it, you know. Croatia did not create any big chances after that Rebic goal. You know, half chances, but not anything clear. When Hungary went forward, they were really, really menacing. When Croatia did, they were not. 75th minute is when disaster struck. And this is 76th minute, the goal was scored. It was a very, very important moment again. And it goes back to the Borna Barisic injury. Barisic injured, Leovac on, and the right flank exploited, you know. I'm not blaming Leovac. I'm just saying something I've noticed. And then for the corner that led to the goal, Leovac actually chested the ball out to give up the corner, you know. Who knows if he could have done something different, maybe, you know, bicycle kick the ball back out or something like that. He was getting the ball to safety, but the corner, the resulting corner was taken and it was a menacing one. And Kalinic, his positioning has to be questioned again. He was off his line, failed to, you know, win the ball in the air. It fell, like, you know, it was in a whole lot of mess. The player, the defender failed to get the ball out, and the Hungarian, you know, player who came on as a substitute, Patkai, scored, you know, his first international goal and give the Hungarians the lead. Croatia was in a, you know, a whole heap of mess. A whole heap of mess. 2 minutes later, a similar situation again, you know, Perisic, a header back to, you know, Kalinic, a little miscommunication there between the two players. And, you know, Szalai pounced on it. He almost scored. Kalinic with the save, and then Rakitic clearing the ball off the line because the save wasn't good enough. And, you know, they somehow got the ball out of there. I was like, oh my God, what is going on here? You know, Croatia made a late charge, you know, to try to equalize, but, you know, Hungary was good. Hungary was good in the back. Willi Orban, man, he's been having a really, really good season for RB Leipzig in the German Bundesliga, and he was really, really good today. Let me, I don't remember the names of the other defenders, but Willi Orban, he stood out big time today, man. He stood out big time, and, you know, he deserves, you know, some of the plaudits. Zuzak, though, the captain, 100 cap winner, he, to me, was the man of the match. He was the man who was sparking everything for Hungary. But, you know, with Croatia, I don't know, man. You just got to be patient with the team, man. You know, a team with Modric, Rakitic in there, you would expect them to actually, you know, do something better against a team like Hungary. You know, this is a Ballon d'Or winner we're talking about here. Rebic in good form this season. Kramaric in really, really good form. Perisic plays for Inter Milan. You know, the team is stacked up, you know, and to be beaten by a team like Hungary is definitely unacceptable. 100% unacceptable. World Cup finalists losing to a team who have not made it to the World Cup in God knows when. It's unacceptable. Unacceptable. The disparity between these two teams is so large, and Croatia should have at least picked up a draw in this game. But I'm not taking anything away from Hungary at all. They played better football and they deserve the 3 points. Right now, Slovakia are now 3 points on top of the table with a better goal difference. They actually lost today versus Wales. Wales are second, 1 game played. Hungary third with a win and a loss. Croatia are now fourth in the table. Group E table, Croatia are fourth. Azerbaijan, they are fifth. So not a good look for Croatia there at all. Not a good look. Their first two, you know, Euro 2020 qualifiers leaves, you know, a lot to be questioned. You know, a lot of questions need to be answered. But I guess you got to be patient. But time is running out. There's not a lot of time to rebuild the team after the World Cup, between the World Cup and the Euros. You know, you heard Zlatko Dalic stressing a lot about focusing on the Euros, focusing on the Euros. Well, you need to focus a little bit more, because these results like this, it's not acceptable, and we will see more results like this. Believe me, we will see more results like this, because Wales are looking good, Slovakia are looking decent, Azerbaijan will come back, and you got to play Hungary again. So, come on, Croatia. You got to do better than this. You know, next qualifying fixtures will be in June. So, between now and then, you got to sort your shit out. Let's just say that. The team is too good on paper to be losing to Hungary. Simple. Simple as that. But that's just my thoughts on the game. You know, I did not enjoy watching the game because Croatia lost. You know, I backed the Croatian team. People send me shirts from Croatia and all. And I did not enjoy the game because I think Croatia should have done better than that. It should have been a comfortable win. But hats off to Hungary. Well deserved. Well deserved. And if they continue playing like this, maybe they could actually qualify for Euro 2020. But guys, I'm your boy Dominic Rich. Those are my raw thoughts, you know, raw thoughts, one take video. You know, I know you guys have been waiting for, you know, what I have to say about this loss. And here it is. Here it is. We have seen Croatia lose quite a few times in the last couple months, you know, against Spain, against England, and now against Hungary. It's getting worse, guys. Getting worse. Getting worse. But let's hope that there's better to come. So, I'm your boy Dominic Rich. And until next time, peace out. Rich Squad. Havatska.